General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs.
welcome on back, dreamers and new form. This is a special edition of Rapid Runs Dream Race Recap. The Dream Races are intended to showcase individuals' talents, ranging from our musical opening act to racing, speedrunning, and even challenge runs of their respective games on display. The fifth event of September Speed's Dream Races was Batman for the NES by Junkyard Dave. Commentary for this run was done by myself, General Andrews. Let's see how it turned out. So folks, I might be off by frames, but we'll do the best we can.
The only thing that I want to quickly say,
yeah, please,
is I had an opportunity to run this at GDQ, this last GDQ, and it was a train wreck. My PB at the time was 9:57. I finished with an 11:16. So first of all, we want to beat 11:16.
Okay,
today.
folks, 11:16 or better. You got it. So start rooting for Dave.
Like, the bar is so low right now, like, we just have to.
All right, folks, we're looking for roughly around an 11-minute run or faster, okay? That's what we want to see. So with that being said, after each boss is beat, I need to see some JYDs, or if you've got Dave's emote, the GG emote, something like that, or use any Dave's emotes if you have Dave's emotes. And just, yeah, every time a boss is down, he's keeping on pace. Let's go, all right? He'll let us know if he's doing well.
It's all determined by the first screen. You
all right.
0.3 seconds to do the first screen properly. But I'm ready, I guess, when you are.
I'm ready too.
Okay. I have to reset because there's actually a manipulation starting from reset. Okay. So right off the start, the first screen. I'm just gonna shut up actually.
Okay.
we're gonna do the first screen properly for once.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit here for your first screen action. So what Dave was talking about before, for him to get the right cycle on some of these enemies, because most of them, like he said before, are going to be all up to you to do the right movement. But this first scene, there's a 0.3 difference he has to maintain so he can get the right cycle. Otherwise, it really sets him up for some bad situations and low health and probably poor drops. Because it's important also what drops he's getting, so he has the proper weapons for all the bosses going forward. Obviously, he knows sometimes he might farm a spot, but he's going to try to really avoid that because it's, you know, it's on the unlikely side of things for those drops to happen. So far, the movement looks pretty darn good. I'm sure he's got little, you know, frames that you're like, ah, that could have been a little better, but this is looking pretty nice so far.
I don't know about that. All right, 11:16 curse is coming back.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it, folks.
You're just supposed to use 0 weapons on that climb. I used like 6 for some reason.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a great start already.
There we go.
Like, you literally have a 0.3 variance because that's the global timer in this game to do the first screen properly. If you do the first screen properly, you leave with 72 ammo. I left with 52 or 54, so I'm not sure.
Ooh,
yeah,
we got the die pattern. Cool.
Yes, he can be a jerk and just waste time there, but 38 entering this screen, it's again pretty rough. So we're gonna have an uphill battle yet again.
All right, folks. Dave's gonna bounce back though, because Dave is good at this game. So, folks, let's start getting some Dave emotes. Let's get some hype emotes, some love emotes, because we want Dave to beat that 11:16. All right.
I should actually go back and see, like, my PV when it was 11:16 might have been like 3 years ago at this point.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's always interesting what time thresholds you're like, oh, this was insane, and then it's like, wow, no, I should always get that now.
Oh yeah. No, I should be able to like game over multiple times and like not have ammo and still beat 11:16. So. 15 ammo. You see this? Like,
I see. It's not very good ammo count, folks.
No, we're in a really bad position here.
We need some drops to happen for him, because obviously a lot of these ammo he's gonna want are for boss fights. The bosses are actually pretty tough if you just fight them like standard.
True, and then the other thing too is like you want ammo because a lot of the enemies, at least the way that I run it, I don't know why I did that. you actually skip like killing them. So like this guy, for example, I used 3, but I get nothing back there.
Aha, so, got it.
I don't replenish a lot of ammo because I don't stop and farm anywhere.
That makes sense. Yes, yes, yes.
So I'm actually gonna farm. Speaking of not farming.
Yeah, right
here, because this is like the most inoffensive spot to do it, is throwing 1 extra battering. So we got 10 from that.
Okay, cool. So that probably paid out pretty well for the slight time loss that he got for it.
Actually, yeah.
Folks, you know what's really cool? He makes it look really easy, but these well-placed jumps, so he's wrapping around some of these edges and corners, not just in this level, but you'll see it for the entire run. It's just well-oiled machine when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, Dave is so good. Can we get a shout out for Junkyard Dave? I know we did it earlier, but I know more and more people are watching now, so I would really like it if we get another shout out for Dave. All right, he's taking down this boss. Here's the last piece of it.
Ooh,
nice mash.
Cycle. The 1 cycle on that last part of the machine is actually borderline perfect.
Ooh.
And it actually saves about 0.5, so it's nice.
All right, Dave had a really good bounce back after a little bit sloppy level 1. Cool.
This is like one of the most ammo intensive.
Like, okay, so folks, for you to know, on a casual playthrough of this for myself, after watching Dave run this game a minimum of 100 times at this point that I had played casually, this screen, it made no sense. I'm like, no, Dave does this right here. Why is it not working? And then he eventually explained to me, it's like, well, actually, like, there's a little bit more that goes into it than what just this. I'm like, ah. Like this manipulate, he's doing these different attacks here, these different shots and stuff like that to actually manipulate those big old beasties.
Correct. You have 0.3. That's like the magic number in this game.
Okay.
To manipulate those jumpers. So 1/3 of a second. But we are in such bad shape for ammo.
Let's hope we get some good luck drops, folks.
You basically never want to have like single digits of ammo ever.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Dreamers. Keep on bringing those positive vibes. There we go. We need some ammo. Come on.
I'll jump into that guy if I meant ammo. I'm okay with that.
Here, as long as you drop me ammo.
I'll jump into that guy too, even though you didn't give me ammo. I'll actually kill these guys. Normally I don't, but like we're pretty desperate at this point. So.
Right, right. Ammo's actually of the utmost importance currently.
The big problem with not having ammo here isn't this stage, it's actually the following stage.
Oh, okay.
You absolutely need ammo for Act 4, otherwise it's like one of the worst gaming experiences in the world.
So you hear that, folks? So he's pretty much almost chess matching this. He's actually prepping for the next level ahead of time. Wow.
So 19 is like really bad, but for comparison purposes, entering this screen, you probably want 50 or 60.
Okay.
So,
okay.
We're again.
He's about 20%, or sorry, folks, about 30% committed to the amount that he needs. Let's hope he gets lucky.
All of these guys like need to help me out here, so that helped. That was 20.
All right, let's go. All right, come on. Hook him up with some more stuff.
That was a beautiful Act 4. That was
woo! Right? Aren't these jams, everyone? Use your cat jams. Use all the different moving emotes you want. Hype this up for Dave. There we go. Zella's getting into it. Leonard's getting into it. Majin's getting into it.
All right, this was not completely offending when it came to ammo. So
okay.
26
Bob, yeah.
It's still pretty bad, but it's manageable in the sense I should have. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm 19 now. We're in trouble.
Yeah. I was like, it's good. Then I was like, oh, well, that's a lot of ammo he just used.
If I had 26 entering this screen, it wouldn't be that bad, but 16 is actually very bad.
All right, folks.
2 sections.
Let's hope for some really, really good luck right now.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna do something experiment. Nope, we're not.
Okay.
We're not gonna. See, that guy didn't drop it.
Whew. Diddle 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 diddle. Oh yeah.
8 is horrible.
Do.
Okay, we're in huge trouble.
Uh-oh. The lack of ammo is disturbing, folks.
I mean, that's the best I could have probably done there. But 10 is awful, and 20 is okay. At 20. That's pretty rough again.
Oof.
So the pausing, I'll explain that afterwards.
Yep,
It's
yep.
actually very intentional.
Okay, I was curious about that.
Yeah, it wasn't an error. It's to force the cube to shoot or not shoot, or to shoot or not shoot. So I made him not shoot there. Or hit,
Oof.
I guess.
That was awesome, though, folks. That mashing right there was on par.
So it all means nothing because there's a legitimate soft lock chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you do not have at least 30 ammo going into Firebug, like it's impossible to kill him with fists. And I have 6, so
Let's hope for some unbelievable drops, folks.
I actually have to kill these guys. Like, there's no other way.
Yeah. You don't want that soft lock.
No, fist only Firebug is like one of the worst things, not only in Batman, but in video games just in general.
Whew. And Dave's played a lot of games, folks, so take that for what it is.
No, it is one of the worst things to do. Okay, 32 is okay. 29 is still okay. We're okay.
All right, here we go. There's 2 bosses here, folks.
So looping him like this is a 2-pixel window. And then the Joker is C0 exactly. But the Joker killing him on the proper frame is a 1 frame kill. If we get the Joker glitch. But too early. It'll fade out though. So time.
Wow, 10-14.
I'm pretty happy with that, considering for the most part I had like 18 ammo or less. So.
Wow, 10-14 in Batman. Wow, get some GGs. Definitely a sub 11-16, right?
Yeah, that's all we can ask for at this point.
Wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
Phew.
Seeing like everything going bad or relatively bad, like again, it's my fault because you can play around that, and I did for the most part. But yeah, like this is such a phenomenal speedrun. It's very difficult. I would implore and encourage anybody that learns this to like stick with it, specifically below probably sub 11 actually.
What is the world record, Kiro? That's a good question. Dave, what is the world record for Batman?
Stans had it at 9:48 or 9:49.
Ooh, 9:48 to 9:49, right about there.
Yeah, and I recently got bopped to 5th place. And I had
Wow.
9:57.
A 9:57 by Dave is now 5th place. Wow.
A very good runner named Ryan, who actually took part in the Dream Races.
Yes.
He beat me, so that's excellent because Ryan is an insanely good runner.
Yeah, that was a blast having Ryan and Sidetracked.
Yep.
For the race, and Dave was doing the commentary for that one. That was awesome. That was really, really cool. Dave, thank you so much for showcasing not 1, not 2, but 3 wonderful runs on the Dream Races.
You are very welcome. I posted on Twitter right before I ran Bucky, Beardblade, and Batman, so they all start with B.
That's right, they are out. The Triple B, the Better Business Bureau, starring Junkyard Dave.
Yeah, apparently that's my criteria. If I learn a game, it has to start with the letter B.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll come up with some good ones for you.
All right.
Definitely think of things like Bubble Bobble or something like that, you know, for you to take on. and the bat lives on. Dave once again puts out another masterpiece of a run most would crumble under when things go awry. Found this exciting? Our next live event for the Dream Races will be No Time November on Tuesday, November 23rd at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to watch live? You can stream with us right now at twitch.tv/General Andrews. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe.